Tim Finnegan lived in Walking Street, a gentleman Irish mighty odd. He'd a bit of a brogue, both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Now Tim had a sort of a tippling way, with the love of the liquor he was born, and to help him on with his work each day, he'd a drop of the crater every morn. Whack full the da, now dance to your partner, welt the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I told you, lots of fun at Finnegans Wake. One morning Tim was rather full, his head felt heavy which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and broke his skull, so they carried him home his corpse to wake. They rolled him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out upon the bed, with a gallon of whiskey at his feet and a barrel of porter at his head.
Finnegans Wake by James Joyce, read by Barry McGovern, with Marcella Riordan, for Naxos Audiobooks. Book 1. Riverrun, past Eve and Adams, from swerve of shore to bend of bay, brings us by a commodius vicus of recirculation back to Howth, Castle, and Environs. Sir Tristram, Viler de Mores, for over the short sea, had Passancourt re-arrived from North Armorica on this side the scraggy isthmus of Europe Minor, to wield to fight his peninsular war. Nor had topsawyers' rocks by the stream Oconee exaggerated themselves to Lawrence County's gorgios, while they went doubling their mumper all the time. Nor a voice from afar bellowsed Misha Misha to Tauf Tauf Thuart Petrick. Not yet, though very soon after, had a kidscad but ended a bland old Isaac. Not yet, though all's fair in vanity, where Sosie Sester's wrath with Twon Nathanjo. Rot a peck of paw's malt had gem or shen brewed by arc-light, and Rory end to the Regenbrow was to be seen ringsome on the aquaface. The fall, Baba dalgara takamina ron con bron tonor ron twon thon trova run non scon tuhu hurden enturnuk, of a once Wall Street old par, is retailed early in bed and later on life down through all Christian minstrelsy. The great fall of the off-wall entailed at such short notice the shoot of Finnegan, Erse solid man, that the Humpty Hillhead of himself promptly sends an unquiring one well to the west in quest of his tumty-tum toes, and their upturned pike point and place is at the knock out in the park, where oranges have been laid to rust upon the green since Devlin's first loved Livy. What clashes here of wills gen won'ts, oystery gods, gaggin fishy gods, brekek, kekek, 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 coax, 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 ualu, 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 quow wow, where the Baudelaire's partisans are still out to Mathmaster Malachus McGrane's, and the Verdons catapulting the cannibalistics out of the white boys of Hoodie Head, Assia Gaelts and Boomerang Stroms, Sod's brood be me fear. Sanglorians, save. Arms appeal with larms appalling. Killy, 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 atoll, atoll. What chance cuddlies, what cashels aired and ventilated, what bid me to love sin-juiced by what tacote absolvers, what true feeling for theirs hair, with what strong voice of false Jacob. Oh, hear how Howth sprawled met the dusked, the father of fornicationists. But, O my shining stars and body, how hath fain spanned most high heaven the sky sign of soft advertisement? But was is ut? Ere were sewers? The oaks of Ald, now they lie in peat, yet elms leap where asks lay. Fall if you but will, rise you must, and none so soon either shall the farce for the nonce come to a set-down secular finish. Big Mester Finnegan of the stuttering hand, freemen's moorer, lived in the broadest way imaginable in his rushlit too far back for mess wages before Joshuan judges had given us numbers, or Helviticus committed Deuteronomy. One yeasty day he sternly strucksk his tet in a tub for to watch the future of his fates, But ere he swiftly stuck it out again, by the might of Moses the very water was evaporated, and all the Guinnesses had met their exodus, so that ought to show you what a pension-jukey chap he was. And during mighty odd years, this man of hod, cement, and edifices in Toper's Thorpe piled bildung supra bildung upon the banks for the livers by the sowing-sow. He had a little fifey Annie, ugged the little cratur, with her hair in hawns, took up your part in her. Oft-while Balbilus, mitre ahead, with goodly trowel in grasp and ivor-oiled overalls, which he habitacularly fancied, like Haroun Childeric Egeberth, he would caligulate by multiplicables the altitude and multitude until he seesaw by neat light of the liquor wheretwin 'twas born, his roundhead staple of other days, to rise in undress masonry upstanded. Joy granted, a Walworth of a skyrscape of most eyeful Howth entowerly, originating from next to nothing, and celescalating the himmels and all, higher architect tipty-topped loftical, with a burning bush abob off its bauble top, and with larrons o'toolers clittering up, and tumbles of buckets clattering down.